The rumors are that Diddy was running some kind of Epstein type deal where he was filming everybody. Who knows what's real?
That's what Diddy's lawyers, I think, said. It was like, these are just trumped up charges, not true.
When Homeland Security invades your house,
you got problems
with dudes with.
Someone said that they weren't there to take stuff; they were there to delete everything.
Oh,
like
that's funny.
With Epstein.
Oh, that's funny. They never end. There's just layers upon layers upon layers. Genuinely love it when someone like Diddy gets caught, though. The glee that people have is weird. I mean, he had a lot of people at those parties, right? Well, if he really was filming everybody, you got a wild party. There's so many different stories.
What are you gonna do?
I'm not doing that.
We're not involved in them. I was never Diddy.
Telling jokes.
Like I told you.
Having fun.
That's it.
Yeah.
Smoking dope, cracking jokes, making people laugh.
But what was that comment you made about how the baby oil at Diddy house might be laced?
If the government took 1,000 bottles of baby oil and somebody had things what appeared to be baby oil, they seized 1,000 bottles what allegedly to be baby oil. So that's telling people that it wasn't baby oil. They knew what was ever in that baby oil or that those bottles that appeared to be baby oil. I wouldn't put it past that he told them everything. They knew they had to take whatever was out there, and that thing that appeared to be baby oil, they gotta test every last one of them.
Put his arm around me in an uncomfortable way, close to areas that you shouldn't as a grown man.
Disgraced music mogul Sean Diddy Combs was famous for holding his annual 4th of July party in the Hamptons. Now imagine you're a 6-year-old kid and you find yourself a guest there. All of the well-known partygoers wore white, and it wasn't exactly a family-friendly event.
Put his arm around me in an uncomfortable way, close to areas that you shouldn't as a grown man. Remember marijuana and topless women. That's the two main things that I remember.
We're getting high. There were girls swimming topless, young looking girls that were, not dressed.
Kids have like an hour left. So get extra comfortable, but this thing turns into something that when y'all get older, y'all don't want to come to.
We moved to another part of the house so that he wouldn't be exposed.
I don't know what happens to the white man when he comes to a P. Diddy party. This is what happens to the white man.
Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, daddy. You putting in that work. Proud of you. I love you.
Diddy had been trying to get to Bieber for a minute, but it wasn't until Usher took over management and had guardianship. He had already been to the hospital. Think about that. And you still took Bieber there. You got custody of him first and gave temporary guardianship to the diddler for 48 hours. Diddy had already tried. Diddy trying to get it.
Since she died in, I would say, rather mysterious circumstances, a woman named Kim Porter. Now what happened was she mysteriously died of pneumonia at the age of 47. That Diddy had something to do with the death of his ex-partner and the mother to his children. Just when they are about to publish a tell-all book on their very famous ex, Diddy. It seems to be a collection of the diaries of Kim Porter, the mother of Diddy's children. Well, guess what? It was just announced yesterday that Kim Porter's book is being published. It's a 60-page book. It was leaked by her friends.
Hey Cassie, how are you? How do you feel about all the allegations with Diddy going on right now?
Cassie, why Diddy didn't want to walk with you, girl? What I'm talking about, Diddy was right next to you. What's good, Diddy? What's good, Diddy? No. What's good, Diddy? Taylor Swift, I know Taylor Swift your girl too. Have a beautiful day, Diddy. Always nice to see you, brother. Keep hope alive.
You say that, no, I'm not who the feds portray me to be. Well, what about what the video portrays you to be? When we look at Suge Knight and what Suge Knight said, he talked about Diddy potentially diming out others and how the feds ultimately would want that to happen. I can't imagine that the feds ain't gonna want that to happen considering all the people that have attended Diddy after parties. But we also gotta pay attention to this too. The belief is there's a strong level of guilt attached to it. Now the court of law will prove it. See, these are the kind of moments where stuff can come back to haunt you. Who was there to help him? Did everybody run away? And if so, why? Nothing seems to be able to be done to help him at this particular moment in time. It does appear to be a very, very, very bad.
The spotlight had shifted to P. Diddy, the pop sensation known for captivating the world with his beats and lavish style. But this time, It wasn't the music making headlines. It was the disturbing allegations against him that transcended borders, making millions take notice as he faced serious charges in the U.S. On a crisp morning in London, investigators arrived under a cloud of secrecy, joined by UK detectives working with their American counterparts. The investigation quickly grew in scope, as P. Diddy had spent years traveling between the US and UK, mingling with British elites like Sir Elton John and even royalty. Despite his regular presence on London's glamorous social scene, his past had never drawn such scrutiny until now.
There's a video, you know.
50. We out here.
We wanted to get the people out that didn't want to party. So we got the politics out the way. Yes. So if you with me and you know how, we got the love and the respect out the way. Now it's time to party. Party. Let's party!
If you don't understand what love is, just look at him. Look at this room. You know, if you in this room, that's what love is.
Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for the legend Usher in the building.
You know, Puffy is somebody that I've been in love with. I looked up to him and he taught me so much.
The applause should be for, but I want to say one thing. This man has been the motivation for this entire movement. Since the day I met you, man, you've been the light that has guided.
Affiliated with P. Diddy.
Join Diddy for his freak off.
LeBron just did the unspeakable. He went to a Diddy party.
Oh man, yo, you wish Diddy happy birthday, man? Where do you get the man that has everything, LeBron?
No, I don't hear anything at all. Nope. Definitely not hearing LeBron James on the subject of Diddy, which is weird. So why stay mum on your boy? That's my question. He speaks out about virtually every other topic. Nobody asks his opinion. He gives his opinion. He's lecturing us. He's called.
Prosecutors have obtained flight records and statements hinting that P. Diddy's alleged misconduct may have extended beyond UK borders, as the disturbing reality behind the glamorous facade starts to unravel. UK authorities, eager to delve deeper, urged anyone with information to come forward. Meanwhile, P. Diddy is being held in the same notorious New York prison that once housed Ghislaine Maxwell. Damon Williams, the relentless prosecutor who secured Maxwell's conviction, is now leading this case. As the investigation progresses, the parallels become harder to ignore. Revelations about P. Diddy's lavish yet questionable parties, connections with celebrities, and a romantic relationship with a singer are now under scrutiny.
Diddy after parties. But we also got to pay attention to this too. The belief is there's a strong level of guilt attached to it. Now the court of law will prove it. See, these are the kind of moments where stuff can come back to haunt you. Who was there to help him? Did everybody run away? And if so, why? Nothing seems to be able to be done to help him at this particular moment in time. It does appear to be a very
contacted by someone who wanted me to sell of one of the Diddy tapes.
You're saying that there's tapes and they're being shopped?
Yes, there have been people already shopping.
We've heard about the tapes.
Yes, and to contact the person who was in the video to see if they were interested in purchasing the video before it became public. But one particular person contacted me to shop a particular video they were in possession of. That it exists, that it's real, that the other person in the video is very visible. Yes, this was actually in his Atlanta home, at a home he had in Atlanta at one point.
Sounds like there was probably a lot of hidden cameras as well. Is that what is being talked about?
It does seem that the person isn't like looking into the video, so it doesn't seem like they're active participant in the video.
Scrutiny. Cassie has come forward, painting a picture of extreme manipulation, accusing him of years of abuse, fueling the ongoing accusations. With his once mighty empire crumbling before the public eye, P. Diddy's future hangs in the balance. How far the investigation will reach, and what other dark secrets may surface, remain unanswered questions.
Taping.
You ever been to one of Diddy parties?
Yeah, I've been in attendance. I've been in attendance. Not, hey, what?
working for.
I ain't seen that.
I ain't been in attendance.
We never been. We just asked him. We just asked him.
Yeah. I mean, it was a party. I wasn't at one of them parties. I have been in attendance at a puff party. You know what I'm saying? I've been in attendance. Yeah. The party I went to, it was girls turning up. You know what I'm saying? The regular. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's crazy. Did you know?
When you doing the line when you say, I ain't been to one of them parties. Wait, what party?
I have been to the house parties where there have been extra police working in security, armed security. Think about it. Beyonce's on the other side of the gate. Jay-Z's on the other side of the gate. People are trying to get in that party. Every major celebrity, the Kardashians on the other side of the gate, where Tyrese is performing and Demi Moore and Ashton Kutcher are swinging on swings. First Diddy party I went to was at Prince's house. So you want to go to Prince's house to the Diddy party. Diddy didn't let you bring your security in the party. That is the one thing that I thought was odd. I mean, I saw Jay-Z and TD Jakes in there, every major celebrity you can think of who may or may not get along. You know, I came one time with my security and no other security other than Diddy's security is allowed to be inside. See this unfold. My wonder is, well, why weren't people able to have their protection? Diddy is not the only person that has these parties where they have people ranking a bunch of women. What happens after everybody's gone? These guys want to have a bunch of women around, and what happens when you mix that and other things when the regular party goes home?
What new things have you found that maybe we should know about?
Everybody in the music industry and everybody in Hollywood knew about this. I don't know about the cameras that I would never go to and I was warned not to go to. Okay, it's no secret. I knew about this guy when I was in Hollywood, and there's some other people that I know that have these type of parties, and everybody knew. Look at how many videos, and everybody praised them. It's not a secret. I'm tired of everybody playing this game. All the videos are surfacing with him and Diddy and all these people. Even Usher, he deleted a bunch of, I think 7,000 tweets, deleted his Twitter account, deleted it, right? Or took everything down, and then came back a day later and he put, account got hacked, and damn, y'all ran with it. These demons hide in plain sight, like Diddy. He said on Howard Stern, at 13 years old, your parents are sending you to a camp with a grown man, Pat. Are you freaking nuts? I don't care how famous he is. And then you got a video of Usher and Diddy in his bedroom with Kevin Hart, and he's interviewing him in the morning, and then he catches himself. And it's a moment where they're all laughing, and it's all a joke. And he said, I would wake up in the morning with Usher.
Diddy was talking about his... Prosecutors have obtained flight records and statements hinting that P. Diddy's alleged misconduct may have extended beyond UK borders as the disturbing reality behind the glamorous facade starts to unravel. UK authorities, eager to delve deeper, urged anyone with information to come forward. Meanwhile, P. Diddy is being held in the same notorious New York prison that once housed Ghislaine Maxwell. Damon Williams, the relentless prosecutor who secured Maxwell's conviction, is now leading this case. As the investigation progresses, the parallels become harder to ignore. Revelations about P. Diddy's lavish yet questionable parties, connections with celebrities, and a romantic relationship with a singer are now under scrutiny. Cassie has come forward, painting a picture of extreme manipulation, accusing him of years of abuse, fueling the ongoing accusations. With his once mighty empire crumbling before the public eye, P. Diddy's future hangs in the balance. How far the investigation will reach, and what other dark secrets may surface, remain unanswered questions.
Right, alcohols. Right. Oh no, I don't know if guys have noticed this. Like a lot of ladies drink water at parties. They gotta keep them there. Right. You need locks on the doors. Broccoli, but just check it out. You need a lot of heat. A lot of heat. Heat affects the alcohol, and it also affects, like, everybody gets a little bit more comfortable and loose. Builds up a nice little sweat. Depends on the way you look at it.
People start getting it gets kind of sexy. Is that what you're saying?
Just for inspirational motivation uses only. You know what I'm saying? You don't know a lot of black men that come from the hood that got an island. I got an island. It's called Love Island. Yeah, I have an island. What was going through your head when we were going there?
I was like, I'm finna go to war by this nigga, he mad.
When I took you to Love Island, and then you realized that, the plane landed, and then we had to float to another island. What was your favorite time that I took you off the grid? When you going off the grid with me, you gotta go to sleep for a week.
Yeah, because it's definitely giving us.
He used to be your security guard.
who said that when you were dating J-Lo, Will Smith and Jada tried to pick her up on and you were gonna pick up Will Smith.
This show has gotten crazier since the last time I
You're telling me I can't believe everything I read?
What? I don't know what you're talking about. You really heard that? Nah.
Well, yeah, I watched it on the internet.
Jimmy, I thought we was friends. Where did this?
Make some noise if you've been here before. Don't mean y'all should be extra tight. Enjoy life. This is a celebration of life. This is a legendary white party. It's the real white party. Get extra comfortable.
I don't know what happens to the white man when he comes to a P. Diddy party. This is what happens to the white man. And that's James from Simeon Mobile Disco. He is a actual DJs aren't supposed to pass out. Matt, move out the way. You're still alive. Look at that. Look. Would you put the drink on his head? Yeah, put the drink on his head. There you go. There it is. But when they come to one of my parties, this is what happens to him. I put him to sleep. Next day, right?
Him nor his kids would profit from anything from Bad Boy or Sean Puffy Combs again. His kids is gonna suffer behind this. He was talking about taking his life at the City College thing. He ain't no good to nobody if he talking about hurting himself. His life don't belong to him. His life belong to God. It's working its way towards God now, for real, and not.
The hearing set for October 9th will have all eyes on Diddy, the Bad Boy Records founder, as he faces a pivotal choice: whether to take the stand or follow his legal team's counsel. The stakes couldn't be higher. Will the jury witness a confident Diddy asserting his innocence, or will the intense pressure of cross-examination work against him? As his legal team braces for trial, the weight of this decision looms large. A resurfaced moment from 2002 has added to the tension. What started as a casual appearance on Asterisk Late Night with Conan O'Brien Asterisk to discuss party planning took a disturbing turn when Diddy joked about locking women up to keep them at the event. The decision to testify could be the most critical move of his life, and recent events suggest that Diddy's troubles are only mounting.
Diddy parties. Now, I'm risking a lot by saying this. I've been to lots of parties. What I will say is that one particular party, there was an artist there who said, hey, 1 a.m., make sure you're not here. Just don't want to be here at 1 in the morning. The music changed. It was like really hard and heavy at first, and I'm headed back upstairs to like the main area where everyone's kind of congregating and hanging out. And
immediately after Diddy was charged, we started seeing record executives resign and retire. Timing's interesting. Will Diddy rat people out?
Question of ratting out, I think in the government's eye, he's the top of the iceberg.
This guy did this guy did that. Would that maybe reduce the time he spends in prison?
What does he know about others who may have participated? What's on those videos?
This story gets even crazier. Hold on, watch this.
Drugging high-profile men in order to pilfer crucial documents for personal enrichment and blackmail purposes. Reportedly captures Kardashian engaged in activities that have sent shockwaves through the entertainment and legal worlds alike. Stealing a cache of footage. The FBI claims that Kardashian is not only involved in the theft of vital information, but also used it as leverage to further her own interests.
So at this point, it looked like the Fed's been keeping up with the Kardashians just like us. They are accusing her of lacing drinks and things of that nature.
Where are you going? I'm gonna go to join Diddy. Really? He's doing that. Rick Ross is doing a little concert this afternoon. When are you gonna act your own age? It's like rap crew, like Rick Ross and Diddy. Do you think this is like your crowd? Yeah. So why do you care to go to this? Because I was invited and I think it would be fun. I know a thing or two about rap music. Who is the boss? Me? No.
Yeah. It's the other way around. I mean, P. Diddy's a little up his own ass, to be honest. We were at a college football game to UCLA, and I was about to just give him a left to the chin real quick. But this is LA, isn't it? You just go around meeting people, so I'm just having fun. But
only you could say P. Diddy's up his own arse.
P. Diddy was on the bottom of the list of people I wanted to meet, especially after finally.
During the interview, Diddy shared his so-called party essentials, which included alcohol and attractive women. When Conan O'Brien asked why water was so important, Diddy explained that many women drink water at parties, adding a disturbing twist. You need to keep them there by locking the doors. KH, clearly uncomfortable, tried to steer the conversation away. commenting that it sounded risky. But things took an even stranger turn when Diddy added another odd tip, suggesting that the host should crank up the heat because it supposedly influences how the alcohol affects people. He claimed it would make guests more relaxed and sweaty. Diddy brushed off the discomfort with a laugh, calling the idea a little kinky. But Common's closing remark perfectly captured the tension. Asterisk, this just sounds disgusting asterisk.
Well, it's not up to me. It's up to Mr. Combs, and I don't see it happening. Mr. Combs feels he's innocent, which is why he's not going to plead guilty. He believes that he needs to stand up for his family and for everybody who's been targeted by the federal government. He feels an obligation to those people to say, you know what? Maybe I can break the model. And I think he probably is the only person I know of who might be able to actually accomplish that.
It was curious. I got a chance to see some things.
Yeah, but you were 13. What were you seeing?
I went there to see the lifestyle.
Woman didn't come along.
I didn't say that.
Okay.
I didn't say that. Could indulge and understand what I was even looking at. It was pretty wild. There were very curious things taking place, and I didn't necessarily understand.
Oh.
I was having a good time. You know what I mean?
Can you stay up till 4 a.m. with them and party?
I mean, I could. I actually stayed up longer than them.
Yeah.
I had
what
like
a
11.
life.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
14 years old. You're a dad now. Would you ever send your kid to puffy camp?
Hell no.
My goal was to get this far in Hollywood and still have a virgin and never have sucked a. That was my only goal. You could be Kang the Conqueror and they could take your rabbit ass down in 2 weekends. But I'm not gonna act like I'm not scared of them. I have a reason to be scared. I had to turn down $50 million 4 times just to protect my integrity and that virgin hole I was telling you about. Right, because P. Diddy be wanting to party. See, I got the receipts for everything I'm telling you. That's why I can say them. And you gotta tell him no. You got to tell him no. I did.
This thing turns into something that when y'all get older, y'all don't want to come to. Okay?
Marlon, you been to the Hollywood party. What's going on at these Hollywood parties?
I left early. Plenty Diddy parties. I left early. I swear to you, those aren't the type of parties that I go to.
The stuff that they claim to be going on.
I never seen it. When I hear about it, when did that happen?
Yes.
At what time did this go down? I've never seen any of this. I'm like, because I was there till 3:30. You mean 3:32? So they waited for me to leave? Like, all right, good. I've never seen it. Never seen nothing. If I party, I like my own party.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even if I'm me and, this is my party. It's my swell right.
For rap mogul Sean Diddy Combs, also known as P. Diddy or Puff Daddy through the years. Diddy, like Epstein, has long been rumored to be a federal informant, pointed out famously by rapper Kanye West. The type of party you might find on Jeffrey Epstein's island or...
No, hold on. All you fake hard... You know what I'm saying? I don't get because you can't nobody in as far as Meek Mills, Puff Daddy, whoever. None of these. All you fake hard. You. Anyway, and the reason why you got talk is because you did a deal.
Toward the end of the interview, Diddy mentioned that Happy Days star Henry Wrong had once attended one of his notorious parties. Fast forward to today, and that 2002 interview has resurfaced amid Diddy's mounting legal troubles, casting his old comments in a much darker light. With his trial on the horizon and initial allegations involving self-harm already in play, those troubling remarks now carry a more sinister undertone. The resurfaced video has sparked public outrage, leaving many to question whether Diddy's casual words were a reflection of something far more disturbing beneath the surface.
And violence. He's the highest profile detainee at a place that's been described as hell on earth. He was stabbed to death in July, and several others have died by suicide. The Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn has seen multiple deaths in recent years. Before him, there were R. Kelly, Elaine Maxwell, and crypto scammer Sam Bankman-Fried. Combs is just the latest high-profile defendant to be locked up at MDC Brooklyn. Combs' lawyers are fighting to get him out of there. They want him released on bail. Judges have also raised alarms. They've pressed the Bureau of Prisons for status updates and implored the agency to fix things. He's the highest profile detainee at a place that's been described as hell on earth. For now, Combs is one of about 1,200 people locked up at MDC Brooklyn.
He's now getting super cozy with Steve Harvey's daughter, who Diddy's son, Justin Combs, used to hang out with.
Diddy and Lori Harvey
They're heating things up in Italy.
Notice her arm is on the back of his chair.
His son or Eskimo brother. His son on this trip?
They were there. They're not in these pictures, but I think they left.
He is dating his son's ex-girlfriend when his son was there as well.
I don't think it's something that he would do if it was a big, huge deal.
You like who you like, except my son's exes.
Music mogul Sean Combs has been denied bail for a second time after being arrested by Homeland Security agents this week. He's accused of taking videos of those encounters and using them to blackmail the participants, in which he coerced women into engaging in days-long plays. Sean Combs' crimes could be even worse than what's being described, and other famous faces could also be implicated. Allegedly, the Kardashians are mixed up in this, that there's some documents, there's some proof, evidence.
History running facts. 15 years of freak out party. Who do you think went through there? Everybody. It's the same circle. It's the Epstein circle. It's the Harvey Weinstein circle.
And then things were being recorded, videotaped, and then that was used against executives or individuals.
But they saw stuff and they talk about it and they know what happens at midnight. All of a sudden they find out, oh, have I been kissing on a man or they know what happens at midnight. At midnight, certain things happen. Is this a dude or a girl?
All being recorded.
At midnight.
Diddy was about, and some people may pass it off as hip-hop culture, but it is a series of felonies and RICO. What do they have wrong? So you think he did none of these things? He was never present in any of these activities? This wasn't his lifestyle?
But those activities and the lifestyle is not criminal. Is they never once said that these women didn't consent to what happened.
There were
no charges relating to minors. None.
So this is all adult consensual activity. People can judge it morally, but legally, you believe.
Social media reactions to the resurfaced video have sparked a debate. Was Diddy's unsettling remarks just offbeat humor, or do they hint at a more disturbing mindset? As the investigation continues, only time will reveal the truth, though it's inevitable that some details may slip through the cracks. Interestingly, at the time of the video,
Party, the whole mansion is a party. You be looking at all the goddamn rooms and you and look in the wrong room and and then it's a separate party in the little rooms. I ain't been famous that goddamn long. I'm excited in a motherfucker to be at the mansion party. Is that two kissing?
I didn't like him because, Sean and I were very different that way. We were larger than life. But at first, I didn't like him at all. I didn't. I thought he was like...
See you getting back with Puffy in a little way.
Look at that. Look it. I remember you said
yes.
Yes.
Or in my mind, getting together permanently.
That's simple country. It's hard. It requires so much.
While Jennifer was upstairs, he was down there getting the fellatio from her.
Did she ever find out?
She no doubt.
Jennifer stands by her man and issues several statements to the press. I'm going to be with him, and of course, I was Sean's album at the time, but coming out was Forever. She said, I want to be with him forever. She got a statement saying, I was with Puffy all night and didn't have a gun. She just said, look, I love Sean.
Even when he wasn't dealing with her, he wanted complete control over her life. He didn't want Kim to deal with nobody, bruh. We would leave Jennifer's house. If Kim was out on the town, he would call a babysitter. We was going to every spot that the babysitter thought she was at.
What y'all shooting today? Oh, that's hot. What's this the last thing, sister?
And he has a problem with stuff like that.
The math?
He is stupid.
Oh, what? There ain't no shit going on, right?
Listen to me. Y'all heard it from me, but Sean said it himself in his interview. Those people were testifying. They were brought to Puff first. You supposed to be my brother, and you got people testifying against me, saying that what they saw against Sean, what they saw Sean do.
So I go to a note, and as they saw me, the person who was in charge out there or whatever, saw me appear at the window.
Oh my God, I can't breathe.
Right, and I was like, oh, I guess that was their cue.
Yes.
And they released like hundreds of doves, white doves.
They had work. Did you go back with it?
No.
Are you going to try to be early?
Yes, I'm trying to be early.
Are you going to be early for my party?
Yes, I am. No.
Too late, though.
Not too late?
Not too late,
What
please.
time would you like me there? I got you. I promise you I'm not going to let you down on this big one.
All right,
For
good.
real.
Once you get there, the party really starts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Good.
Your shoes, your feet are going to have blisters. You're going to be dancing so hard.
I can't wait.
Today we filed a lawsuit in the United States.